All right, here we are, week one of email month. So I've got a couple of things I just want to go over real quick. First, I like to start with email. Email is the area that provides the best way that other people can grab our attention, and that makes it dangerous. So by focusing on email first, we can deal with one of the riskier things in our whole digital world and hopefully kind of turn down the noise and get a handle on something that is really stressful for a lot of people. So for week one, what I'm going to recommend that you do for this week is archive everything in your inbox. Now, I know for some of you that may sound like cheating. It's an easy way to get to inbox zero, right? Well, that's not actually dealing with all of your stuff. That's true. I'm not going to argue that point exactly, but there is a powerful psychological effect that comes from being able to start from a clean slate. Even though you're not technically dealing with and organizing and maybe replying to everything that you have from now backwards, a lot of us have huge amounts of email in our inbox. It hasn't been sorted, it hasn't been replied to if it needs to, it hasn't even been read in a lot of cases. And what we want to do here is give ourselves that space to say, okay, I'm ready to start fresh. So what do I mean by archive everything? Fortunately, most email systems worth anything these days, and that includes Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, basically anything. You're not going to be doing anything that is destructive. You're not going to be deleting anything. By archiving, I mean take everything that's sitting in your inbox, create a new folder for it, or label if you're in label if you're in Gmail, and call it something like Archive 2023. Or if you're not catching it right at the end of the year, just put whatever today's date is, Archive 2024-01-05, or however you want to do the date. The name doesn't matter. Give it a date that is meaningful to you, and then select everything that's currently in your inbox. Read, unread, doesn't matter. If you intend to delete it or not, doesn't matter. Just take everything and move it into that new folder or label. Now, there are different technical ways to do that, whether you're using Gmail or Outlook or a variety of other email clients. And if you have questions about that, just comment in the Facebook group or send me an email. It doesn't matter. I'm happy to answer that. But the point is, give yourself a clean slate to start from. And yes, you will start getting new email in your inbox right away, probably, if you're like most of us. That's fine. We'll deal with that next week. But what I want you to come to terms with is that it is okay to take this shortcut and just move everything that's currently giving you stress up to your eyeballs and set it aside for the time being. Give yourself that empty inbox to start from. And that will make many other things that we do for the rest of this month easier and less stressful. So, just to recap, the one task for week one of email month is archive everything in your inbox. It means create a new folder or label, select everything that's in your inbox and put it into that folder. You should be left with nothing, at least for a brilliant few seconds until the next new email arrives. But that's what you want to do for this week. See you next week.